When I Brits.
I want a slim fine woman with some pork with her.
Throw
I want
that.
a slim fine woman with some pork with her.
What's good? Welcome to my channel, y'all. Today I'm gonna bring out a little story time. This is way before I was married, thought about marriage or whatever. But this is about the time I dated a drug dealer. So let's get straight into it. Anyway, so I was dating this guy. Not gonna say his real name. We'll give him a nickname. We gonna call it, and we will call him. We gonna call him Sean. So, okay, for the very beginning. So I was working at this company. I was just working, doing this and that, and Sean approached me. So I'm like, I wasn't there. I was not entertaining guys. Like, I was never that type. So he was like, "What's up?" So I'm working, doing my shit. I was like, "What's good?" So we just like going on and on and on. It's like he just spoke. That was it. So eventually, like the way the lines are set up, we all had our own like little areas. The kind of job I had, I worked in a warehouse. So he was working there. He actually came on that side and started working, whatever. And we was just talking. He was like, having just small conversations. So I'm like, okay. So you're not thinking anything else. So I'm like, you think I really want you? Like, you probably would make the same amount I make. Like, it wasn't about me, but still, like, what can you do for me? So, anyways, we was just talking, and like, we was like, what's up, what's up, what's up? And then one day, the reason we got closer, his homeboy, which was like, he was like my brother, because he always lit out for me. I had to go work on his line, and he was there. Sean was there. And me and Sean had to work side by side. So we was like talking a little bit more over time, because like, who's gonna stay on the line for 8 hours and not have a conversation? Like, that makes the night go by so freaking slow. And I was working third shift. So yeah, you need to talk or your ass gonna fall asleep on that line. But anyway, so we just having conversations. I can't really tell y'all exactly what we was talking about, but it was something just to make my night go by faster. So he was like, I do remember he was like, "You got a boyfriend?" And I was like, "Nah." I had my little friends. But I was like, "I ain't got no boyfriend, but I got my friends, whatever." So he was like, "Oh, okay." It was cool. But let me tell you a little, but before I begin to it, I was freshly 20. But at the time I was 20. I was 20 when I first met him. And Sean was 30, 33. He was in his 30s. Like, I was a baby. Like, I was all new with this. So I was like, when he told me how old he was, I was like, he was a cool dude, but I was like, "Nigga, you old as fuck." Like, like, you old. I ain't got time to play games with you. I was like, you probably just like the other guys. You want to hit and think you want to keep moving. That's just the mentality that I had. Like, guys just trying to get some and keep moving, and I was not about to be your little piece of meat. So it had my name spread out in the warehouse, because when you say something in the warehouse, everybody down there at the other end know what you done did. So you got to be like up on your game. You can't be following these little traps. But yeah, we was just cool, and I was like, he was a cool guy. I was like, and then I was hanging with my the guy that I used to call my brother, and we would call him we would call him Rob. So me and Rob, he was like, let's go out, let's go hang out one night. So I was like, what? And he was like, let's go. He's like, let's go hang out. And he was like, bring your cousin. And my cousin was like, they had just started talking, whatever. They was just cool in it. So I was like, you think I'm supposed to sit here and look at y'all? He was like, nah. He was like, nah. Dang what I said. Sean won't go with us. So I was like, well, I already know Sean from work. So I was like, oh, okay, he's cool. We just, you know, chill, whatever. I already know him, so it's not going to be, like, awkward. So we all hanging out, and me and Sean, I don't know, they left us. And so me and Sean was sitting there talking, getting to know, like, more. And, like, I mean, we already had, like, other conversations. So Kiki kind of knew me, but he don't know me, you know that situation when you know somebody but you really don't know who they are. So Sean, it was like, yeah, I'm 30 something, da 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 da, and he told me that he had a son. So I was like, I don't look down at boys or anybody, because I was like, kids are a blessing, so I love kids. So I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. And we were just chilling, whatever. And then after a while, y'all know, y'all like, hurry and get to jail. I was trying to figure out why is he working there. So once I started hanging out with Sean and seeing more what Sean do, and like he about, like he wasn't no flashy nigga, so you wouldn't even think he was sold drugs. But then the ones you gotta watch. But, like, you know, a lot of, when you see drug dealers or you think of drug dealers, like, they very flashy, they wear the latest stuff. But Sean was, like, laid back. Like, he was, like, real laid back. So, I found out more information about Sean. We was cool, like, and then a year, like, later on, down the line, probably a year later, me and Sean was dating. And okay, he's still doing the same thing, like we working. And then I got a story all over. Okay, jump down the line. This before I didn't know what he did, but down the line after we was dating, and then more and more stuff started coming out. So I was like, okay, me and Sean, we work together. And then I was like, what else you do? Because he always, like, when I hit him up, or like, where you at? He was like, I'm out and about. The fuck you mean you out and about? Like, where you at? So, finally, like, one night I was with him, and he was like, I gotta go over here. I was like, for what? And it was, like, crowded. It was, like, a lot of people at this house. I'm like, what the hell? They having a house party. But he had to go make a play. I was like, play? Like, this nigga selling drugs. But I was like, nah, he don't sell drugs. But then it came out. He was like, I ain't stupid. I was like, nigga, you sell drugs. And he was like, yeah, I do. He was like, but you wouldn't even think he sold drugs. But anyways, we was already dating, we was talking, whatever, and he was doing his thing. But the part that stick out to me when it comes to, like, everybody claims to be a drug dealer. Like, y'all, these females, I be seeing females like, oh, I dated a drug dealer. You dated fucking niggas that's like nickel and diamond. I'm sorry, like, I'm not. You niggas out here risking their life for $5-10. Like, no. When I say I dated a drug dealer, I dated a fucking drug dealer. I'm like, this nigga sold that horror shit, like, cut that shit up, bag that shit up, and get it out. Like, bricks. Like, bitch, bricks. Like, when I say a bitch, like, I didn't want for shit. Like, I was, like, the job was just, like, gas money. Like, and I was like, and then, you know, everybody, a true drug dealer, you know, they always have, like, a little job. Well, they supposed to have a little job, just that back up, make it seem like you, like, you know, keep the pressure low, you know, the eyes low. So you like, oh, okay, he got a little job, he doing something. So when you're not doing anything and you bringing money in like that, but he wasn't flashy, so you wouldn't never know. So me and Sean together, I was like, I want to do this, I want to do that. It was good. But the only thing when it comes to when I was dating him, like, when I say overprotective, like, this nigga was very overprotective. It was like he was so overprotective to the fact that it started scaring me. So we was out. A couple accidents don't happen with me and him. we was out one day, one night. We was getting gas, and like a lot of people know me from school because I was cool as hell. Like I didn't really hang with females, so like I had like guy friends, and then I have brothers, so I know like most of their friends, they homeboys. So we was at the gas station, we was getting gas, and I saw this guy that I knew, and he was like, "What's up, D?" A lot of people call me D. I got nicknames. I can't tell you when my ring light went out. Can't tell you the other name because it's a name that got in trouble with him. So yeah, we was at the store, and like when I say he snapped, like he went ballistic. He was like, you know that fucking nigga? Like when I say this nigga didn't play about me, this nigga like we was driving his truck. He got inside the truck, got his shit, and like what's good? Like when I say he was trigger happy, this nigga was fucking trigger happy. And like, you know, most people just pull it out just for fun. Like, no, he did not pull his shit out because he always was shooting. Like, and I was like, don't. Like, I was like, y'all. I was like, please don't. Like, I was like, he just spoke, but he went off every time a dude spoke to me. So that's why that was the strike one. Then again, we was at Walmart, and somebody said something to me. He called, when I said he caused a scene, I was like, what the fuck is your problem? And he was like, you fucking that nigga? Like, it was getting, like, y'all, it was getting bad. And I had went to Georgia to see some of his family members. He was up in that area, y'all, Georgia, Florida. He was all around. So we went there, and that's when I started finding out more information that I didn't know. Like remember I said I think when you think you know somebody, but you really don't. And like it was some like guys, like young chicks, that was like, oh dang, she pretty. She's like, she could be a model, and like I was modeling before, and they were like, damn, how the hell you pull that? Because G, like I said, G was older than me. Like when you look at him, you wouldn't think he would be my type. That's how it was. And like, how the hell y'all get together? Because we was night and day. But yeah. So anyways, I went to Georgia, and I was meeting people, and the young boys, they was like, oh, so you date Psycho? And I'm looking like, the fuck? I said, what? I said, no, I date Sean. And it's like, no, you fuck with Psycho. I'm like, what the fuck these niggas keep calling him Psycho? But you know, the episode, like him just spazzing out, that was like, okay, whatever. Like he just overprotected over me, that's it. But I was like, no, his nickname, like, you know, we really call this nigga Psycho. So I was like, what the freak? So when I started asking questions, like, why the hell they call him Psycho? And they was like, oh, he's Psycho because he did this and that and this and that. I'm not going into detail because they ain't know your business. But I was like, this and that, I was like, what the fuck? So I was like, I talked to him. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why the fuck you didn't tell me this shit? And like, y'all, that's like, when you think you ready, like the young, like girls like my age, are like, oh shit, I date a fucking drug dealer. Like, bitch, what's good? So when I went there, that's the first time I seen, you know, them tank trucks with the, you know, they be on TV on the trucks with the little suits about to kick in people. Bitch, I seen that shit. I was like, I gotta get my black ass back home. Like, I was scared. Like, y'all, it was like everything was coming at once. It was like I was finding out shit every day. I was like, what the fuck? And then like his attitude, like he was a sweetheart at times. Like when you get him by yourself and you like, you good, like he was so sweet. But once he gets mad, like he's a whole new person. He snapped, was like, I don't know, like he's aiming to kill, so he got in some trouble before. So I was like, yo, I don't think I ain't the bitch for you. I ain't the bitch for you, cause bitch, I know, like, I speak to a lot of people. You won't fuck around, and kill the bitch. Like, I'm like, bitch, get out this situation. So I had stopped talking to him, and like, I feel like he was like really my first love. I feel like, so I was like, I went back to him. I was like, I had to be with him, and the shit happened again. I was like, okay, now bitch, now we ain't tell you be no dummy. So I was like it happened again. Like the second time, it got so bad where we was like fist fighting and shit, and we never fought a day in our life before. Like, it was crazy. But like when it got physical, that's when it was time for me to leave. So I do not recommend putting nobody, if you in a situation like that, and if you can get out of it, please leave the situation, because it's not healthy. You can kill him, he can kill you. It's not healthy. Get out of the situation, and if you feel like you can't, reach out for help, like seriously, because it's not worth it. But yeah, you don't know how it feels to, I don't like be asleep and you feel somebody standing over you with a gun to your head. Like, when I say I had fucking guns pulled to my head while I was asleep plenty of times, like the shit just came, it became normal for me, and I knew it was a problem. Like, that's when you know it's a problem, but you just like, oh, this nigga ain't gonna do shit. But like in reality, like, that shit is a problem if you feel like it's okay. So I recommend you get out of this shit, because I had guns pulled to my head. This nigga chased me, but I was in love though. Like, I was like, I love this nigga. Like, what the fuck? Like, what is wrong with me? I knew it wasn't right, but at the same time, I was like, I was young, and I feel like that. I was like, this is my fucking like true love. Like, I was like really in love with this nigga. So I was like, I can't just up and leave him. And then he like, every time he would go back to the nice road where he's like very romantic, like, I love you and this and that, I'm so sorry, like that, all that little bullshit, I'm sorry and shit. Fuck you, nigga. But like, at the same time, it's like, I know you are, like, it's okay, I love you. But like, that's the little mind games. And like, by you being young, like most older guys, by you being young, they think like, oh, they can control you. And like, I'm not saying he was controlling me, but like in my mind, like by me being young, he knew I was in love with him. So he was like, I can get her to do what I want. So, but it was crazy. But yeah, and I actually I haven't got it covered, but we had like tattoos. He got my name going, like, I don't know how the hell he gonna get that covered. I'm pretty sure he got it covered, because it's going, my whole name is going across his back. But I got like a little one, but it's like initial. But I want to show y'all, because today y'all will know what's his damn name is. But like, it's just crazy. But I thank God that's the past. The past is in the past. I'm a new woman. I'm still the same D, but I am in a better situation. I'm married, I'm happy. But I just felt like telling y'all that little story. But y'all, when I say a bitch was scared, and when a bitch, like, let me tell y'all how I got away. It's some funny shit. We had a place together, and I already had it set in my mind that I was gonna leave. But if I leave while he was there, I knew this was gonna be some shit to go down. Like, I really knew, because he already told me. And we had guns all through the house. I ain't say that was official, but we had guns all through that bitch. But I had waited one day when he went to work, and I was off. When I say bitch, I was like, bitch, I am gone. I was like, I called my mom. I was like, yo, come get me. Like, come help me get this shit out of here for this nigga get here. Because when he get here and I'm still in this bitch, he gonna fucking kill me. But it was crazy. I had forgot something. And the car was not in the car, so I didn't think he was there. I had went to the house went through the back door, and I opened it. When I opened that bitch, he was sitting there with the lights off, waiting for me. Like, y'all, I'm telling you, like, this is like true shit. Like, my mama bounced for me, and like anybody, but like, when I seen that nigga sitting there, when I say a bitch, like, it's like I seen a ghost. I was like, what the I was scared. Like, don't, you shouldn't even be in a position, like, no relationship if you scared to death. But it was like, at the same time, I love this nigga, but I was scared as fuck. Like, I was scared to do anything wrong. And that's why I didn't understand why he thought I was cheating. Now, bitch, like, that's how bad I love him. I was like, bitch, cheat. Bitch, you would kill me and him and his family. Wait, fuck around, kill me, you get mad again, wake me back up, get me back up, kill me again. Like, that bitch, I was like, that's funny. But nah, that's it, that nigga would kill me. But after we went our own, my bad, after we went our own ways, it was just, I didn't try to get back in touch with him. I had got a new phone. And like, me and Tamari was not together still at the time. I didn't meet, me and Tamari didn't get together a couple of years after that. But y'all, I'm just to let's let y'all know, like, for y'all young girls that think y'all really ready for that life, if the only thing y'all think about is the money. Like, oh girl, he got money, but you're not looking at the fact what becomes behind that money, what goes along with it. It's like, is it really worth it? Is it really worth the, like, you can't sleep at night, you got to constantly watch over your shoulder because anybody can come in and out your house, and then by you being his main girl, and they can't get to you, or they can't get to him, they coming for you. So y'all, I used to like be like, every time like I was out, I was constantly looking over my shoulders, like, because like a lot of people were trying to get at him, and they knew, like, some people, like, even though it was down low, but some people already knew what he did, and it's scary. And then he's like, it was, it's scary when he would leave you with guns. One was registered to you, but he was like, yo, show you how to use them bitches, and all. Like, yo, somebody run up in here, go ahead and clock that bitch. Like, it. Y'all think I look, like, y'all probably won't watch this video like, damn, like, I wouldn't even think she would go through some shit like that. But looks can be deceiving, and you just never know. Like, I used to be into that lifestyle, like, with the thugs, and I wouldn't date, if I dated like somebody, I wouldn't date nobody that I not no wannabe. Like, I would date the real, like, shit, nigga, what the fuck you bringing to, like, I was into some shit like I used to be into shit like that. But that one right there, that one did it. Like, well, he was my first one, so yeah, I was like, that first love, and scared as hell. Like, so I don't even know if you consider it love. I was just like, I guess I just like the fact how he treated me at first. Like, when he wasn't having his attitude, like, he treated me like a fucking princess, like a fucking queen. And then, but if you make him mad, that's another story. Like, this fucking psycho come out, like, the nigga pulling guns out, putting guns to your fucking head. Like, that shit is like not even, like, it's nothing new. It's not even new to me. So, but yeah, so y'all females, y'all and young girls, I hope y'all learned something from this. Like, I hope at the same time, like, some parts are funny, but I hope you really realize, like, it's not even worth it. Like, so, and I see a lot of females, I do be seeing a lot of females like, oh girl, he a drug, he a pharmacist, and all this, I'm not even with that. Like, nigga, you where you work at? You got 9 to 5. Like, bitch, I need you on that damn line, sweating, working for your damn, like, whore. But that whole drug, that whole other thing, it's not what you think it is. Cause you never know. You never know who might be looking for you. So you gotta think about that.